Is up, everybody? This is Anyone Can Resell. We are doing our very first locker. It's not my first locker, but it's my first locker as the new channel. I was bidding on a different locker before this one and got way outbid. I was not going to bid that much on a locker. Ended up getting this 10 by 15 for $120, and I think we're going to make our money back. We have, just from the things that I spotted from the photos, definitely a great unit. So let's see what we can find. Do a first look here. It's a lot more stuff than I originally anticipated from the photos, which is always how it happens. Looks like there is a lot of trash in here, but there's also this really cool like antique plow. There is a trunk back there. I saw in the photos there is a what is that, Tiffany style lamp. There's a milk jug back there. There are lots of older items in here, so let's see what we can find. All right, this is the point where I always feel like I've made a mistake by buying a unit, but this is just the process. We are kind of back in here now. See if there's anything really promising back here. It's a lot of junk. I don't know what the story is here. I'm not sure. That lamp, hopefully it's not broken. Still looks pretty promising. Oh, it's a Coca-Cola lamp. That's what I thought when I saw the pictures, but I wasn't sure. Just, yeah, a lot of junk just thrown into boxes. This is the garbage area. All of this is garbage. This is rocks. Like, holy crap, there's so much garbage, but it's okay. 120 bucks. I will make my money back. I know that. Here is so far is kind of the keep pile. We have a couple of little step ladders. We have this block craft vintage blocks. They are in there. That is Fenton. There's a little sign there. Some little vintage toys. I found a large crock, and there's a couple more crocks in there, I'm pretty sure, that I saw in the photos. And we have this big plow. Now, people do use these for yard art, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then we have also this wheel, which also people use for yard art as well. So sorry I'm not like diving into the boxes. My GoPro is like totally not working. So gotta do it. Gotta do what we can. Okay, I have this trunk here and it's kind of halfway open. Hopefully they didn't just, oh, it feels empty. Okay, we've got another one of those, what are those called? Something holders, paper holders. What's in there? She's pretty much empty. It's okay, we still have some value in the trunk itself. And let's see if we can get some more of this stuff out of here. I have a truck and trailer load full of trash. Oh my God. I am like, it's what? 86 degrees outside. Oh, I'm rethinking this. I am so rethinking this. This sucks. Doing this by yourself sucks. I've been dripping with sweat. This is like such hard work, especially for just one girl. This is why girls don't do this. Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I had a meltdown. I've had multiple meltdowns today because it is 91 degrees out and loading a whole bunch of garbage. 91 degrees and not finding like super amazing stuff. Oh my gosh. It's such a letdown when you're just miserable and you're not hitting like you're not finding like really good stuff. I mean, I have a few good things I brought back. I think I only have one trailer load left. My trailer is filled with garbage, so I have to go to the landfill tomorrow morning. And yeah, I don't want to go back there. I do not want to go back there. There's a heat advisory tomorrow. It's like 105. It's going to feel like 105 to 107. And I'm just, I do not want to do it. We'll see. I might skip tomorrow and then maybe go Wednesday and see. Yeah, at this point, I don't know. Let me show you what I have found so far that I'm going to keep. I'm going to show you a few things that I've brought out so far. So this is a nice little vintage and or antique little sled that would be really cute for some Christmas decor. I have this wheel. People use those for decor all the time. I also found this Coca-Cola. It's actually plastic. It's a plastic little bar light. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, there's a couple of cool things out of this unit that's like maybe making it a little bit less miserable, but I do not recommend buying units in July. Whew. I found this little end table that's not too bad. This little metal can that people use for decorating. This is a good find right here. Oh, that is a nice little jug, stoneware jug, Red Wing actually. That is really good. People decorate with these all the time and they sell super, super well on our auctions. And I have a couple more smaller Crocs too that I grabbed. This bag, this Milwaukee bag, all of the zippers are like, they will not work. There is tools inside of it. I just have no idea what. So my husband is going to have to help me with that. I did kind of stick my hand in there and pick out those tools, but I do not like sticking my hands in places that I'm not, you know, familiar with. Obviously that sign we grabbed, and then the vintage toys. This, I kind of peeked at it. It's kind of like a Pheasants Forever, one of those prints that you can buy that has like, you know, hunting, kind of has to do with hunting or outdoors. It has a little name at the bottom of it. I just haven't had a chance to unwrap it yet. But we were there 3 hours and got a whole trailer full of junk and then just this stuff. So we'll see. We're either going back tomorrow or Wednesday. We are day 2 of going back to this hellhole. I mean storage unit, sorry. I am taking a load of trash to the landfill this morning, and I was just like so exhausted. I'm not used to working in like 90-degree heat. So I had a meltdown again last night because my head was just pounding. I don't think I drank enough water. I think I overexerted myself. I'm just not used to it. So today, hopefully we can finish this out. Fingers crossed. I have my mom coming to help me. Thank God. She's coming to help me because I don't think I'd be able to do this without somebody else helping me. So thank you, Mom, so much. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it. So headed to the landfill, and then we're heading back to Des Moines, where we're gonna die of heat, but hopefully we can finish this out. And hopefully we can find some gold in some of those drawers. I don't know. At this point, I don't think we are, but I mean, the dressers and things, they're nice old dressers, so they'd be great project pieces. Definitely sellable, so fingers crossed. All right, we're here with day 2. It took us forever to get here because it is a huge rainstorm. But I got most of the trash out, and now we're just gonna be loading, hopefully. Hopefully there's no more bad surprises. It was like one of the only cool finds that I found while putting it in the trailer was this brass Zippo, and Levi's probably gonna want to keep that, so we shall see. There's a bunch of totes I still haven't dug through. We're just trying to load and get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh, an hour and a half later and we are almost done. I see the light. I see the light. The trailer's packed. Just haul us 2 chicks in a truck and we got this. All right, we are all finished with the cleaning out part. Now I get to go home and unload all this crap and go through the couple boxes that we did not go through. This is day 3. We're unloading the truck. I threw all the junk furniture on the burn pile, and then I'm pulling some of these tools out I wanted to show you. Some nice old, and even obviously I think this one is antique. Very, very nice. Also, we've got a pair of vintage Key overalls. Always love to sell those. And a pair of vintage Oshkosh, which we love to sell those as well. That little step ladder is actually pretty darn good. And we're gonna see what's in this plastic bin. The bin itself is worth money. So if I can just clean it and wash it out, if there's just junk in it, then I could do that and sell it. The last one of those bins that I had that I took to the auction, I think it sold for like 30 bucks. So they're nice heavy duty bins. People love them. Had and dumped out the tool bag, and we have lots of hand tools. They're all kind of in like not great condition, but I did find a snap-on. We'll see what else I can find once I dig through, and there's all these as well. There's Klein, there's DeWalt, there is one snap-on, there's a Milwaukee, Stanley, every single brand is in here. And this bag, this Milwaukee bag, is worth nothing because the zippers don't work. I'm gonna see if I can cut this top thing open because the zipper obviously does not work and I need to see what is in there. But first, I'm going to dig through a couple of the totes while I'm out here and see what we can find. The magic happens when you dig through the totes. Next box, I see some hitches and maybe some blades of some sort. I'm not sure. I don't think those are blades. Some straps. These are definitely what you'd find in Iowa. This is Iowa boy stuff. I'll have to dig in here and see if there's anything else. Also, we got, here's the kind of the overview of the last load. This is a Firestone tire and all the tread seems to be pretty good. It's even on a rim, so not sure how much that's worth. It looks to be a humongous tire, but it seems to be in good shape. I have this like antique drill looking thing, and I also have this antique plow. Who stores a plow? I don't know, but I have a nice antique plow. We have a nice antique furniture piece here that's really nice. It's got the mirror on the back. It needs a little bit of a repair, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna have to maybe pull that box down and see what I can find in there. The only thing in this box that was not soiled is this magnetic dollhouse, so we'll see. It says Barbie dollhouse. I don't think it's a Barbie dollhouse, but I'll see if there's any value here. Maybe I'll pop up a comp or something, but they're very dirty pieces, but it does come with original directions, which is nice, and some of the little guys in there, so might not be a bad find, but right now I'm just not sure. Interesting find. I don't think it really has much value, but we have a bunch of rocks. It looks like someone was a rock hunter, and they're all labeled. Like someone's talking out of their window at somebody. Thought they were talking to me, but a lot of these are labeled, and they're just a bunch of little drawers with cotton balls. It looks very old, like it's been stored for a long time. It does smell. Whew, and it's kind of taken a toll on me, to be honest. That musty smell. I normally love the musty smell, but that's a cool rock right there. I don't know, maybe it's just the heat that's getting to be. It's like 90 still and it's 6 p.m. so yeah. But anyway, another interesting find were these rock collection. We're gonna finish this out strong. I'm gonna unload the entire trailer, show you what I got, dig through a couple of the boxes that we have not dug through yet, and see what all we found. And I've already sold the 3 like rusty milk cans, sold them for 50 bucks. Pretty happy, since I'm pretty sure, what did I spend? 120 bucks and then $40 at the dump, so $160 on this unit. Let's see what the rest that we find. So far, I have unloaded this Firestone tire. It's a very big tire, almost as big as my truck tires, and it is on a rim, which is nice. I have no idea what it's worth, but the tread looks really good, so I'm happy about that. I have this like antique drill thing. I'm not sure what that's worth or really what it is. It looks like a drill, not sure. This is a quilt rack, so these will sell, definitely. And then I got this thing wrapped in a blanket, and it looks like one of those like trinket things that you would hang on the wall, but we are gonna open it together. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it does look like something that this person hung on the wall. It has a Chevelle little logo thing there. Some nice little, what are these? Oh, these are like, what are these? The printing stamps. Those are interesting. Different letters. What is this? Not sure, some sort of stamp. Some more of these stamps. So a lot of this stuff actually is glued in. So yeah, this definitely was on his wall. Is that glued in? Nope, these are these dice were used in actual play in this fabulous casino. Casino dice, fun. A little vintage or antique shaver. What do we got? Night 2000. No idea if that's worth anything. 1982. Let me know in the comments. I don't know what that is. I'm very uncultured when it comes to random things. So this is interesting. Not sure if it has any value, but we'll see. So we're unloading more boxes. I've got this little gift box with, I think, some hand embroidered tea towels in it. Really nice. I have this old whiskey, probably had whiskey in it, 1968 on the bottom. I have no idea if this is worth anything. It's empty. This is a little recipe box, and this is a random tool. Can't remember what this is called. I cannot remember what that's called. Then a bunch of other random stuff. This looks like a resin Coca-Cola bottle. I have no idea. It has no markings on the bottom. This is, what is that? Fenton. It's a little Fenton green piece. An old iron. Those normally do have some value. And I have a bunch of paperweights. So I know I showed some of these earlier. I don't know if these really have all that much value, but I'm sure I can lot them together and sell them. And then I have a little brass cricket or grasshopper. Interesting. I wasn't able to get this open when I was doing the unit, but got this little locket or pocket watch. I think it's a pocket watch. They're open. Look how pretty that is. Love that. Comps are actually really, really good on these. I will go ahead and pop it up, but boom. Love these little box finds. Also have this little metal, probably aluminum or something basket. I have a hose. One of these bakeware things. These are like everywhere in the thrift store. I have no idea if this is anything. It is just a vintage Pepsi can. If not, I do know somebody that collects those, so I can just give it to them. And then a probably vintage Coca-Cola bottle, and then a mini handsaw with comfort grip. But it is new, so that could be good. Another shot of this nice plow. This is so good. I'm not sure, maybe I could probably sell this for 75 to 100 on Marketplace for somebody's yard. This would be such good yard art, especially in like the country with some flowers around it. It's very big. We love that. And then I'm trying to figure out if we should paint this and keep this at our house, because my husband has back and hip problems. And even though he's only 30, but you know, if you're a blue collar man or you're married to a blue collar man, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They always hurt. And so sometimes he feels like he needs something to sit on when he's putting his shoes on in the morning. So we'll see. I might paint this matte black and put it in my own house. Okay, some more interesting finds. So down in a box, I found a camera bag and found a Canon T50. I have no idea what this is worth, guys. I will shoot up a comp. Everything looks to be in great shape. The bag, not so much. Obviously, it's old, so not sure what this is right here. Nothing. And then I did find this. I don't know what this is called. Tactile. Anyway, you can tell I'm very young. I recognize what this is. I just don't know what it's called, but it's made in West Germany. I'm gonna look it up. Looks to be interesting to me. All right, a box of rocks and shells. It definitely goes with the bin of boulders that I had to take to the dump. Interesting, but I do think if I take these to the auction, somebody will buy them. All right, we have a tank of oxygen, which Levi ironically said he wanted to use, so I don't know what he's using that for. But we have a few, what is this, a slingshot? I've never seen this before. Interesting. And just some more hand tools. We have like I think this is a welder. There's wasps and stuff out here, but I think that's a welder. Anyway, just some more random stuff. Next box, we had some kids stuff. So we had some wooden toys. Trains. A few of them are labeled. This one's labeled Des Moines, must be handmade. And the other one's labeled something else. I can't remember what it is. This is like an egg little dish. It's labeled M. Todd, 1976. Interesting. We've got an interesting little rock. This guy liked rocks. This little film camera, I have no idea if that has any value at all. A old Mother Goose book and a yearbook. So that's what we got. at first I really didn't think this was anything, but I think this might be like 20 to 30 bucks on eBay, which is good. I didn't realize the, US Senior Open Des Moines 1999, but it is signed, and there are some from 2003 that sold for like 30 bucks plus shipping. So I am gonna list that, even though it's kind of dirty. And then, but think this is 25 years old. That is just crazy. 1999, 25. Anyway, I'm only 28, so. But these are vintage, like 1985 and 86 G.I. Joe action figures. I should be able to get 15 plus shipping each, I think. So that was a really good find as well. All right, have this long whip. Now I must whip something. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's nice, it's leather. Somebody will most likely want to buy that. You know what? I was just digging in this toolbox here, and there are quite a few hand tools that could be, are going to be lotted up and sold in the auction, but I did find this watch. I'd never heard of the brand before. Tag Heuer Professional Series. I think I can sell this even for parts for 50 bucks. And she's in not super great condition. I'm not gonna lie. Like, definitely needs work. Somebody else can put in the work. If this is in really good condition, 300 to 500 bucks, I would say, is what I saw for ones that were in good condition. But dang! I also found, what is this? This little, it looks mid-century modern, like hair. They call that a bunny or a hare tray. I have no idea what this, brand is, but it could be good. And just a bunch of hand tools. They're all in like not great condition, but if you lot them up, people really don't care. Found this commercial electric fan. Very clean. Very clean. I have no idea what this is, what kind of stand this is. I'll have to Google image search it. Have this little cane here next to the whip. Some saw blades. They are probably done for at this point. They look definitely rusty. And then we have this ammo box. Ammo boxes do super, super well around here. Obviously, I live out in the middle of nowhere. We like our guns. We like our ammo. So nice little ammo box to put on the auction. We have a jack, I'm pretty sure. Do not make fun of me for not knowing all the names of this stuff. But we have some electrical cord. I know that stuff sometimes is pretty expensive. A trailer lock, I'm pretty sure, but there's no key, so it's probably not any good. This is a knife holster. No knife though, but the brand is Buck, and I'm pretty sure that is a good brand. So I'm gonna try to look this up and see if the holster is worth anything. And then, pretty sure this is for a vape pen, and I don't know if you can sell stuff like this, but it looks like a charger or something. I don't know. I don't vape, so maybe it is the vape pen. And if that's the case, I'm going to throw it away. And then I have a nice little ice cold Coca-Cola sign. Obviously, it's probably a reproduction, but it's probably still vintage. So that is a nice little find, and that should sell well here. I'm going to show you everything that I cannot get out of the trailer myself. So we have this nice antique dresser. Definitely a project piece, definitely needs cleaned up. And the top part of this kind of broke off while we were moving it, so it just needs nailed back on there, and it should be looking good as new with a little bit of a cleanup. This desk, not good. It's going to be a curb item or a burn pile item. This desk, not good. Burn pile item or curb item as well. My mom was so graciously helping me the other day that she wanted to keep this piece. It just has plastic in the little things. She's gonna put chicken wire in it and paint it, and it's gonna look so cute. So happy to supply her with a free piece of furniture for the work that she helped me with. And then we have this big, heavy, I have no idea what this is. Big, heavy piece of metal. It kind of looks like a hitch of some sort. I have no idea, but it's got a ball on there, so I don't know. I'm just making my best guess as an uneducated person, but that is everything that I found in this unit. We finally unwrapped this. This is kind of like a Pheasants Forever type print, but it's beautifully framed and it's a really nice size. It is called Hunter's Haven. It is a really beautiful scenery piece. People frame these in their, hunting lodges and things like that, so I will have no problem selling this. Probably at least 50 bucks on this one. because the frame is in beautiful condition. They took really good care of it. It's a great find. Guys, it was a journey. I was a little negative at first, not gonna lie. I was a little bit negative at first, but ended up being a total win. This locker has been a total win. Lots of antique, lots of vintage, lots of nice sellable items. So I'm gonna go take a walk now, get my exercise since it is only, what is it, 68 today? 64, 68, I can't remember. It is beautiful outside today. Thank you guys for joining me on my first storage unit video as the new channel. Anyone can resell. My name is Shay, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya!